Welcome to Rice and Spray Booth, and today we are going to paint this Hero Honda Splendor engine. This engine belongs to the old model of Hero Honda Splendor, and it is a very old motorcycle, and you can see the condition of the engine. This engine has never been painted before. Now this bike belongs to one of my friends, and he has forced me because he wants me only to do his paint job. Now the engine cover of the other side is here. I will be painting this as well. So come on, let's start the video. Now many a times people paint their engines, and when the paint job is done, after some time the paint starts to peel off from the engine. There can be two reasons for this. What these people do is they don't do the prep job properly before applying the paint. And the second reason is some of the big engines like the KTM engines which get very hot. On those type of engines, this normal paint of ours don't last because it is not a high heat paint. So for those type of engines you will need high heat paint. Now as I have told you in my previous videos that you don't have to strip the paint completely from the surface every time you do the paint job. Only if you are having some paint bonding issues or some rust issues, that is the time you should be stripping the paint. Now the paint from this engine side covers had completely gone in some areas. That is the reason why I decided to strip the paint off completely and start the paint job from scratch. So I will have to apply the primer before applying the paint. So here I will just repeat all the steps which I have done already. The first thing is I washed the engine thoroughly with diesel and a dishwash soap, and once it was completely dry, I used a paint stripper to strip all the paint from the side covers, and now what I am doing is sanding. Now wherever there are engraved words, see that you remember to sand them as well. Now the engine block is always slightly difficult to sand. That is the reason why many people don't sand it and they skip that process, and after some time the paint that you had applied starts to peel off. So fold the sandpaper like this and get into the grooves of the engine block and sand it properly if you want your paint to last longer. Once you are done with the sanding process, again you will have to wash the engine down with a dishwash soap. Then let it dry, and once it is totally dry, take a wax and grease remover and wipe the entire engine like how I am doing here. After that, what you will have to do is masking. Wherever there are open pipes, threads, spark plugs, see that you cover them up properly. Like this, any holes you see that you cover them up with masking tape. So one important thing I want to tell you guys here, this entire process I have done at my home. It is not that you need an expensive spray booth or you need a big space. By painting at home, you can acquire a professional looking like finish, which you will experience in the end of this video. But to know the right process, it is very important. So if you want to paint your car or bike at home and by yourself, or if you just want to paint a panel of a car, then it is very important that you should know the right process, and that too in details. So if you want to learn this process in details and in depth, then I have created a course on this where I teach this entire process in a step-by-step manner in a very easy and understandable way. I will put the link of the course in the description below. You can go there and enroll yourself. And once you enroll in the course, you will get access to my private Facebook group where you can ask me any questions regarding autobody and painting, and whatever projects you do at home, you can take a photo or a video of those projects and post it on that group and ask for feedback. So if you want to paint your bike or car at home, or if you just want to acquire all the knowledge and information about autobody and painting, then go in the description below and get yourself enrolled. Now for the paint to get a good bonding with the surface, you can either use a epoxy primer or a red oxide primer, which will give your paint good bonding with the surface. So here I am done with the preparation of my surface before applying the paint. I have also applied the primer, I have sanded the primer, and after that again I have washed the engine, and I am also done with the masking here. So come on, now let's start with the painting process. Frankly speaking, to do a prep job on an engine, it is very difficult if you compare it with a car body panel, because it has many tight spaces where your hand doesn't reach properly, but you should not be skipping the sanding process. Anyhow, you will have to sand wherever you will be applying the paint. Now the spraying process is very easy because the spray easily goes inside of the tight spaces, but masking plays a very important role here. The better masking you do, the better finish you will acquire. So here I have used 3 type of products. So the black paint which I applied first is a polyurethane single stage black paint, and in silver I am applying pearl silver base coat, and on top of that I will be applying a clear coat. So I'm hoping that you like this video. If you like this video, then see that you like and share with your friends and family. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then see that you subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of my future videos. And if you want to learn autobody and painting seriously, then I have put a link in the description below. You can go there and get yourself enrolled in one of my courses. So come on, let's see the final shots of the engine, and I will see you now in my next video.